For those of you, have you seen this beautiful view? Are you seeing this? Guys, this is a 5 anyways. Being tired, laziness, all those is of the mind. I know sometimes your body's tired, but guy, tell yourself the truth. You need to sit up from there and do what will work for you. If you don't do this, how will your life turn out in the next how many years? I mean, it's 100 days challenge, right? Try it. Give it your all. Fight for it. Ask God for the grace. Ask God for the grace, for the enablement. And grace not to forget that you're on a 100-day challenge. There are seasons of your life that things will not look so bright and shiny and all of that. But always know that is what they used to say, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Always know that. How things really turn out might not really be by our power or mind or whatever. But the effort we are gonna put in is left for us. So put in the effort, yeah? Put in the effort and leave the rest for God. So the fear of being seen. For some people, it might be that they are shy, they are shy, they don't know what to say. For some, they are not sure of their niche, of the topic they want to speak about, and for others, they are not yet comfortable speaking to camera, being shy and all of that. For others, they are not comfortable with themselves, right? There are people who don't like the way they speak. There are people who don't like the way they look on camera, like people who are not, first of all, comfortable with who they are. They've not embraced themselves first. They've not loved themselves first. If you don't love yourself first, how do you want others to love you? How do you want others to embrace you? Dude, sis, come on. See, there are people that this challenge, it's 100-day challenge, if you actually engage in it, it's going to heal you. Like the journey will heal you. The journey will heal you to a point that you start seeing the beauty in you that you never saw that you had. Again, you keep comparing yourself with people, you keep giving flimsy excuses, and for some of us, the data to check. Do you calculate how much you use to upload video every single day? I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but my videos are gonna go up every single day. The fear of being seen, is it to make the money and impact people's life, or to keep cringing in fear and saying, this person will see me? The wise will always say, choose your heart. Choose your heart, my darling. Anyway, heart is for you choose. There's one thing about YouTube. YouTube is one big. YouTube is very big. You get, YouTube is very big. If you don't tell them about your YouTube channel, they will not know. It's only those you tell about your YouTube channel that will know. Do you understand? But Facebook, as long as that person is your friend on Facebook, they will see you. When you post one thing, they will see you. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, you even having them to an extent will be a plus, because they'll be one of your subscribers. They'll be those watching for you, watching your videos and all of that, engaging with you. But please don't make the mistake of anybody you see, every cook and cry, please subscribe for me, this one. They can watch for you, no problem. You can tell them, please just watch. But you see, subscribe, it's going to kill your channel, because YouTube algorithm works with subscribers. Like, if the subscriber is not really watching your video, now don't take it as though that person is ghosting. Do you get? So in as much as you're on this 100 days challenge, yes, tell those it's better they watch and go than subscribe and nothing happens. You get? Fear of being seen comes from past judgment. Maybe someone made you feel small. Back then my teacher would be telling me, Igbo language now, this girl with the body, but when him out, this one, that one. And I felt maybe that was what I was. To an extent, I told my sister, one day we traveled for Christmas. Let me tell you a story. So one day we traveled for Christmas, and I met some village friends now. So every day I'll just beat and go out, go and play. Gal someone, those of you that know what someone is, gal someone. So one day my sister called me. I was like, is it every day you're going out to go and play? Can't you just bring out your book and read? Very soon, January will reach and everybody will go back to school again. At least prepare, I have to my sister because my sister is very brilliant. Shout out to you, Dr. Ajachi. Shout out to you. And I'll link my sister's YouTube channel so you guys will subscribe to her. I mean, watch her videos first. Yeah. So my sister told me. So I told my sister, after she told me I should read, blah, 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 and I turned to her and say, is it because God made you to be brilliant? I said it in our dialect. That was what I told her. My sister was shocked. She was like, no, it's you, like your efforts. Yes, there are those that come to this world, they are just naturally brilliant. But even if you have someone who is naturally brilliant, and you bring someone like you said who puts in the effort, just like Ronaldo, right, and Messi, right? Those two are good examples. You have Messi who has the natural talent, and you have Ronaldo who needs to work hard, who needs to discipline himself, go to the field every day and do the work and all of that. They both can come out with the same results. The person who wasn't born with the talent can meet up with the person who was born with the talent if you put in the effort. I know some persons will be feeling bad. Oh, why didn't God give me the talent now? So I'll not even put extra. Even those who get talents still need to do one or two things to keep up. If not, the talents will leave them. Or even if it doesn't leave them, it's going to reduce. Do you get? So in this life, no matter what you do, you must put effort to gain what you're looking for, right? So the fear of being seen comes from past judgment. So that time I'll just be feeling, oh, maybe I don't know anything because my teacher used to come into very well. She even time my classmates to be saying, you couldn't hide me now. By the end of the day, I changed school like 2 or 3 times, then got into secondary school. That was where God blessed me with good, like, gift. In this life, pray for the gift of man. Pray for the gift of man. That was where God blessed me with good friends. We are like 7. Like, the 7 of us are not like so close. Now, even if it's a group of 7, amongst the group of 7, you have like 2 or 3 that are very close. And that's how we were. At least I have like 2 of my girls I was close with them. I mean, that was how I picked up in class. And it was through that group I gave my life to God. I gave my life to Jesus. So, don't be shy. Don't feel like you need to be seen, child of God. Because the things God, have you seen this view? For those of you, have you seen this beautiful view? Are you seeing this? Guys, the beautiful things God is gonna do, He will project you to be seen. God doesn't hide you in dark. The only time He'll, keep you submerged is when He's pruning you, when He's breaking you, when He's taking you through that process. By the time He's done, He wants everybody to see. It's even in the Bible. Will you light a lamp and put it under the bushel? No, you have to keep it where it will light the whole house up. That's how God works. He doesn't hide. So my darling, stop hiding. Okay? Stop hiding. Let's do this together. Also know that growth starts when you show up scared. Confidence doesn't mean the fear disappears. It means you show up anyways. I hope this helps, motivates, inspires someone out there. I'll see you guys day 6, okay?